Hello, happy December. Hopefully you guys enjoy my new Christmas decorations over here on the desk. But that's not why we're here. Today I have a game for you by Crimson Plays or Chronico in Discord. And he just had an amazing game. This game happened during one of our viewer tourneys that we have on stream. So if you ever want to join, you should subscribe right now. Or even go to the Discord in the link below. And yeah, come join us in these awesome, really fun tourneys. But he actually played against me and my brother, as you can see right here. There's me, and that's my brother. So Chronicle played with, I believe it's a random teammate from the chat. And he played super well. I would say Chronicle's right around champ 1 right now in 2s. And Thomas, my brother, and we're roughly champ 2-ish. So kind of one rank ahead of him. So Chronicle does a lot of great things. We're gonna cover them, just talk about what maybe he could do better, and really I would say mostly highlight some of the incredible things that he has improved on. Starting the game off quick with a nice cheat here. Gets a boost and is patient. He realized like right off the bat here. He secures the boost. He sees Tommy go for this, so he realizes he's not going to commit, and is able to kind of make a 50 out of nothing, basically. I think that's just great awareness of the opponents. That's something that I feel like we've lacked a little bit with Chronico in the past replays. So seeing the awareness of the opponents is much better. Good so far. Let his teammate go. And I don't know the rank of his teammate. I think his teammate was like Diamond 3-ish, if I don't remember correctly. So yeah, we see a little off, not the best clear from his teammate. But again, way to just hang around, kill time, basically is what this is. Waiting to see what happens, kills time, plays it up, retreats again, secures the boost, lets the ball come into his corner, and he's basically daring Thomas and I to come into his corner with him. And that's when he's going to play it past us. Right? This is great for 2s. You want to keep the ball in your corner where it's safe, and then play it past your opponents as they creep into that corner. So good control here, not putting the ball away. He's waiting for someone to challenge, and then he goes. I got a nice fake challenge, I think. I hope he thought I was going. That was the point, but he's basically has a great opportunity here. Kind of messed it up in the corner. Well, I wouldn't say he messed it up, but the ball kind of comes out of the corner a little weird, and basically allows a clear here for the orange side. I want to see how his teammate plays this. So his teammate's just a little too far forward for what's happening, right? But yeah, I recognize like how this ball bounced outwards. So if anything, there's only a few possibilities of what's going to happen with this ball. First off, you have 42 boosts. You don't need to be boosting over to this boost. That's just, you're wasting boost trying to get 100 boost and basically putting yourself out of position. But this ball just bounced outwards from this wall. So there's only a few plays that are going to happen here, and that's going to be Chronicle or Crimson here is going to play it to the middle, outwards. Or I'm going to come up here and I'm going to clear it hard up the wall. Either way, pushing super far forward, deep into the blue territory, I would say I wouldn't even go past this line. I would probably, if I do get this boost, I'm turning around this way to see what kind of ball comes off this next touch, right? Oop. And yes, play too far forward. Ball kind of goes over his head. But Chronicle was able to recover really nicely. Ball pounced out. He did his best here, right? This is nothing bad with this, even though he did get to the ball first. The ball took a wild bounce out of that corner. So he just tries to make his best adjustment, and it doesn't work out. Thomas was able to get there much quicker, but his teammate was in a spot to save it, right? This is good complementary defense. Chronico is trying to block an angle and force Thomas to basically play it out far, because I don't think Tommy could air dribble this. Basically rushes him because he challenged him, right? Rushed him a little bit. Gave Cohen an opportunity to save it. Now recovery was a little poor, but able just to get back in time, and then a nice clear from Cohen. We'd like to see Cohen here be able to follow this up, though. Right? So he gets that. Oh, no boost. That's the problem. I was wondering why he wasn't more aggressive out of that. So no boost. Unfortunate. Would have been a nice breakaway. Playing up a little too far. A little too aggressive, right? Just had a missed opportunity. Now, we don't want to make the second mistake and barrel into this corner without, you know, boost or without, you know, your teammate ready to follow with you. So he kind of gets in there, you get in deep, and then you're just out of place now. You have 0 boost, you have to retreat, and your teammates, the best they can hope for is to stall, but obviously your teammate's a little worse than Thomas, so he's just going to play it over his head for the goal. So I would say if you're going to try and play people who are a little higher ranked than you, you got to respect the fact that they're going to beat you to a lot of challenges, so you just got to be ready for that more often than not. I'm not saying you have to play super passive, but you also kind of have to be ready and expecting a lot of tough challenges. Good clear though here. Very nice. I like the look back because he heard me, right? This is great, just awareness of the entire field, right? He knows I'm behind him, and he hears me, flicks back to see where I am, realizes I'm not chasing the demo, and moves on his way. Great shot attempt as well. This is not the easiest angle to shoot this out either, but he has a great read and puts that on net. I barely saved that. And now it's time to get out and rotate out. His teammate tries his best to keep the pressure, but ends up getting dunked. And then does a great job. Take control. Trying to kill time. Let everybody get back on defense. Not the best touch to set this up, but being aggressive. Being fast. He still got his boost. I probably wouldn't have turned for this. Like, he did a great job of like just speeding up the play, right? Right now Orange team is going really fast. Blue team just had a really, really nice pinch out to the middle. We play it up. Everyone's kind of just go, 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 right? You just got 100 boost too. I wouldn't try to gamble on stopping your whole momentum and jumping up and getting to this faster than me, who's already kind of tracked it. Like, I've already tracked it pretty well here, and I don't think there's not going to be a lot of opportunities where you're actually going to beat me. It might have been better to rotate back all the way and get to the midfield and then maybe play off this hit that I just had off the wall like Cohen is trying to do. But Cohen ends up getting backwards. Again, I get a nice little dunk and then just great play off the back wall. That is just superb defense. Read that perfectly off the backboard. Don't let Orange team have any shot at any back wall play at all. Get up to this fast. You don't even use that much boost either. And you recover in a way that you could probably even go for this again if necessary. But you evaluate that you don't get the boost, and now you just successfully snuffed out any attack from the Orange team. So that was a really, really good defense. Bit of a whiff for me. A big clear up. And then, ooh, just a little bit of a poor rotation here though, right? As we're coming back on this side of the field, we got our full boost. We need to like book it somehow to this spot and do a quick turn. It doesn't, I wouldn't even recommend in this case where, you know, you have your teammate in the corner and the ball's coming off the wall hard. It's going to be really difficult for this guy to get to this ball. So you just need to be ready for a shot basically. So the best way to do that and the best way to play this is to keep supersonic, get just barely to this back post, and then have a turn and be parallel with the goal line facing the play. That's your best chance of somehow either being ready to make a save or be ready to make a clear if necessary, depending on where this ball goes actually. But you kind of rotate near post and then you put your ass out, facing out from the net, and then basically if Thomas wanted to, if he just touched this ball, there's no way you'd save it. But if you were able to kind of turn around and get back parallel and facing the play, you might have had a chance actually at going for this. Definitely don't want to have your back of your car facing this way too. I think even if you were to, worst case scenario, even go and somehow just keep yourself parallel going this way, you are better off than going straight in like this and having your butt facing out of the net, because you're just not gonna, you're really not gonna be able to save anything like that. But your teammate has a clutch save, clutch clear, and it works out. And then just a little bit of a misread that leads into a pretty nice save there and a great block. Just good job. Throw your car around. Your defense has been on point. I like the aggressiveness on offense. Get the boost, rotate out, see what happens. Just very nice. Good plays all around. A little bit of awkwardness coming from there, but just not committing to anything that's unnecessary, right? There's no real threats. There might have been a threat when Thomas played that off the back wall, but overall, my touch here was not a threat. Everything else is not a threat. Just wait and see. Yeah, again, here. Great play, right? You're in a bad spot. Let's be real. This is a bad spot. You don't want to be in this situation, but you made the most of it. You stayed in a spot that gives you the most chance of success depending on what the play is. And then you react and just make the play. Great play, puts it to the corner. This is what we want to be doing at Champ here. If you want to kill time, if you want to keep the ball safe, your corner is your friend. A lot of players get so caught up on just thinking if they put the ball upfield or forward in general, that's a win. That means you're going in the right direction, and it's just simply not the case. Where you want to be putting the ball is a spot that is the most safe for your team. A lot of cases on defense, that's this corner, or it's where your teammate is. And if they're at the same spot, that's even better. It also kills the momentum of the other team if you keep the ball in your corner. If you want to kill a lot of time, you keep the ball in the corner. If you want the ball to be moving really quickly, you're going to play it off the wall and you're going to keep it in the middle of the field. That's when you have the most, that's when you get the quickest counterattacks, the quickest attacks in general, are in those cases. So good so far. Now we're taking control. Good setup. I love this idea. Just love it, love it. Orange team had a great defense there, but you just put so much pressure on them. Both players had to commit to even save this ball. So that's exactly what you want to be doing. And now you just got to find a way to keep the pressure. I don't think Cohen did a good job of keeping the pressure. I think he kind of threw the ball away here a little bit. So let's kind of watch from his perspective. Just trying to do something that's like a little too much. I probably wouldn't have even flipped. I tried to like pinch this somehow, and just as you try to keep pressure, you don't want this ball to fall short in front of the net where everyone's rotating to clear it, right? The more dangerous spot is to find a way to get it up high and across the net, because that makes it so that this player who's in net, who just rotated after having to make an incredible save or do something, has to again waste a lot of boost and turn their momentum around and go the other direction. But if you try to play it quickly and low and soft towards the front of the net, it just helps the defenders who are trying to rotate around clear it easier. So we definitely missed out on some offensive opportunities here. And then look where Thomas puts this ball, by the way, when he clears it. He puts it up high off the sidewall, directly where I am. And then I put it out high to the middle of the field. Obviously, we didn't have anything come from it, but that's just how you want to keep working with your teammates. Keep putting it in a spot where they can make a play. That alleviated a lot of pressure just because we both touched the ball in one after the other, right? Love the idea of the flip reset here. Now we just got to see you get out, and you do a great job. You've been doing so good about this, making a play and getting out and rotating around. I've been really, really happy with seeing that. Good patience. And then this is, again, where we were talking about with playing the ball more to a safe spot, right? We're going to have a pretty easy save here, right? We're not really worried about this ball. This is an easy save. But where do we want to put this, right? Well, our teammate is right here, right behind the ball as well. So any way we can get this ball rolling into the corner and rolling up the wall where we can follow it is a much better play. Instead, we kind of just hit this kind of hard off to the side, and you actually play it towards the other orange defender who can just hit it immediately. Now we have a problem, right? Now we have two blue defenders basically in the corner, and we have this ball who orange attacker is probably gonna get to this ball first, and it's about to get real awkward if this ball goes to the middle of the field. Although I suck. Good thing he was playing me because I'm bad and I didn't do that, but still very awkward. And I like what Chronico or Crimson here does in this situation. Really awkward spot. You don't want to be, ideally this is not the position he wants to be on defense. So he just kind of sits and he slowly adjusts himself, and he doesn't do it quite as quick as I'd like. I think as soon as he sees Cohen put the ball up, or he realizes Cohen's gonna, there's a fly that just attacked me. Did you see that? What the hell? Where the, okay. It almost went in my eye. That was scary. Ugh. Okay. Instead of, you know, when you see that Cohen's going to be going for this ball, instead of kind of just sitting here going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? Let's just do like a mini rotation. Mini rotation, get on this goal line. Just a really quick, just turn around, get on the goal line. Just try to get towards the middle of the net as much as you can, and then try to take up as much space as you can. Instead, we kind of just get frozen here. And then Tommy has a really easy double tap. Score that. So, you know, if we're in an awkward spot, just quickly find a way to get you back into a normal-ish spot is going to help you tons. Don't just accept that you're in an awkward spot sometimes. Sometimes you have time, you can fix it. Alright, here we go. Good dunk with low boost. Ooh, I would say that in this case, we need to try and get back to the goal line. If you're going to try and cut this dribble off, it has to be kind of now, like right now. So since you're already kind of going back to the net, I would just full commit to going back to the net and try to get behind Cohen and let him make a play first and try to make this offensive player make a play, and then you play off whatever happens after the fact, right? I think you're just a hair late challenging this, and ends up you and Cohen basically aren't defending anything, and I get the slick looking dribble here. Let's watch it from my perspective. I don't hype myself up ever, guys, right? That's not what my whole shorts are, right? It's just me hyping myself up. But yeah, it's just a simple cut, nothing crazy. I don't know, I can't guarantee Chronico would have enough time if he went back to net and tried to play behind Cohen to get that. But I think an earlier challenge probably was what needed to happen if Chronico were to go for that ball. At the end of the day, though, I just think that's a good offensive play on Orange's side of the ball here, or on my side, I guess you could say. It kind of is what it is. Everyone's kind of good at Rocket League at this point, and they're going to score some goals regardless. So I wouldn't get hung up on goals that, you know, are executed super well. I would get more hung up on goals that are caused from whiffs or bad positioning more. We got our boost. From what I've seen from Cohen this game, I don't trust him in a sense to turn up field and wait for a banger of a pass, right? Obviously, we're down 3 with almost under a minute left to play, or just over a minute left to play, and we need to make something happen. But overall, you're just going to be playing catch-up on trying to defend this ball, and you're probably going to run out of time anyways. So, I get it. Be aggressive. That's what you have to do. So, good defense here so far. Cohen trying to make something happen. Just a little squirrely, and that's okay. I mean, what are you going to do? This is a private viewer tourney, so it's not like it's ranked or anything, right? But he has that's a great pass for Chronico. And the game's over, guys. The game ends within the next 4 to 5 seconds. I pull off probably the most insane play of my life. And we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it a few times. Chronicle, in this situation, goes up, tries to dunk it through the corner. But as you can see right here, I block the absolute poop out of this ball. And that ball goes straight into their net. Oh, man. My reaction to this on stream was hilarious, but that is a tough save. Chronicle had a great shot. I don't know how I saved that. He didn't know how I saved that. Forfeit was probably coming no matter what after that. Overall, though, Chronicle had a really good game. We saw a lot of him going to make a play, doing his business quickly, and then rotating out with boost and coming back around effectively, right? And that's something that, as you get really mechanical and really good at Champ, doing plays like that where, you know, you kind of do an air dribble, goes off the back wall, they try to do a clear and it doesn't work out, but you grab boost, come back around, and after your teammate goes, and you're just playing really supportive back and forth ball. It's just exactly what you want to see. And Chronicle has been fostering that. You can tell that he's been really working on it, and I would be shocked if he's not Champ 2, Champ 3 here within the next season, right? Just incredible improvement. If you want your replay analyzed and you want me to do something like this for you, you should join my Discord in the link below. And then send me the replay in the coaching section. And from there, I will make a whole YouTube video about it. Also, there's some just general tips and tricks in that coaching section, and I think the Discord's a pretty chill place to hang out, so feel free to join if you'd like. And if you really like the video, subscribe, like the video. Every little bit of support helps me. I really appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next one.